Now, if you're not already aware what email piping is, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this concept. I'll quickly explain first. It's essentially where you allow users, or yourself, depending on how you're using this, to send an email to a web server. cPanel allows you to pipe any incoming emails to a specific file. What you can then do is pick up this information through this file and process it in whichever way you choose on server side. So in this case, I'm going to be sending an email to a web server. It's going to be processing it, picking apart the bits that I need, and then sending it back to me in an email. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to send it back to you in an email. This is just an example, but we're going to look in another tutorial part, on how we can actually make use of this. So how we can essentially post to a website using email. So I'm going to go ahead and send an email to alex@email.tagfin.com. Now, tagfin.com is the domain that I'm using for this example. So we're going to be sending everything here. We're going to be configuring everything on this website, and we'll be receiving a reply from this as well. So the subject here, I'm just going to type in test subject. And now for the body, I'm going to type message. I'm going to force my users to have to type message to be able to send a message. And I'm going to say, this is my message. Okay, so now when I hit send, this is going to send it to email.tagfin.com. So it's a subdomain of this domain name. It's then going to process this. It's going to take this here. This here would usually be something like a unique ID. So it might be something like ABC123. And this would correspond to a user's. It would be a sort of secret code of a user's, and this would allow them to post to a profile or anything like that. So I'm going to send this email with a test subject test message, and let's see what happens. So go ahead and click send. And there we go. So we've got an email through saying from my email pipe. It says here, thanks for that, here's your information. So it's listed out the email just here. It's listed out the unique ID, which is the first part of this email that we've sent from. So this could be a secret ID that allows the user to post into an area of the site. We've got the test subject here, and we've got this is my message. So essentially that's it. We've sent an email to a server, received the input back, and that's what we're going to be doing in this tutorial series. So in the next part, we'll go ahead and start actually looking at how we can do this, and it is relatively straightforward.